Hello and welcome to this AXtend Labels introduction. My name is August. We're going to take a look at the AXtend Labels software, which provides an easy way to collect data from Dynamics AX to print labels through external systems. Our audience today is you who are working in IT or a Dynamics AX consultant. We're going to see how to create a one-button print for all warehouse locations. We're going to see this case study both from the perspective of the IT person configuring the system, but also from the role of an AX user who does the printout. So let's move over to AXtend Labels and see how to do this. Let's start with looking at inventory locations here. As you can see, we've already have set up to choose inventory location and click label printout. This will give me a printout here to a folder that has been configured with the system. If I double click that, we can see the warehouse ID and the location in this CSV file. I'm going to delete that. We don't have the external system set up here, but for external system that would eat up the file. Now our goal again is to be able to print out all locations for a selected warehouse. So we would like to have a label printout in this screen here. By selecting, for example, warehouse 22, we could print out all the locations for that warehouse. So first of all, we need to add that button here, and this is where an IT person comes in. So to do that, we need to move over to the development environment, and we need to locate this form, which is the invent location form. And to add this button, I have this AXtend label project, and I simply drag and drop the label printout for the WMS location over to the button group here. And what I need to do is to set the data source, and that would be invent location like this. Now let's compile this and close this form and open it again and verify that we have our button. Yep, here's our button. Let's select 22, and naturally we get an error because we have not implemented a label type for this printout. So let's go ahead and do that. We need to then open over in the AXtend label system to set the label query for this printout. We already have a configuration here that is what we used for the previous example, and we're going to imitate this, clicking new here. We need to set the printout type, which is the WMS location. This can be basically any description, and our reference table is invent location like this. And then we need to specify the query and the ranges here. So I right click here to set the join, and that would be a join to locations like this. We need to add the join here for the locations table. First of all, we have the warehouse, and then we have the location here. Let's find that like this. I'm going to close this and open it again to see how it orders, and it's just the way we want it: warehouse first and then location. Very good. This should be enough to try the printout again, so let's do that. Go over to warehouses, and I'm just going to verify that there's no file. and I'm going to click 22 and do label printout. Here's the file, and as you can see, it printed out all the different locations for this selected warehouse because we set the join in the label system. Again, this is just one small aspect of the AXtend Labels system. It's also a smart system to select a correct printer, very flexible to work with the business needs of each customer.